the short answer to that, which could be misunderstood, is I think my answer would be possibly. And here's why. Because we're told that believers and unbelievers are alike will be judged for their works. There's lots of New Testament passages about believers and unbelievers, Old Testament passages as well. In Revelation 20, you have this situation where you have the books that are open. And the books are the works that everyone has done. And the dead shall be judged for those works. Well, wait a minute. Hang on. Well, then there's one book, the book of life. And anyone whose name is written in the book of life, that person, the redeemed person, will spend eternity with God. Hence, their accountability for their works, the judgment of their works, has nothing to do with their salvation. That's all taken care of by virtue of their name being written in the Lamb's book of life and what he has done for them. But the unbeliever then is left because there's no faith. So they fail the judgment of faith, and all they're left with is their works. So if the bad works, when it talks about being judged for their works, well, they'll be judged. Their bad works, obviously, will bring them condemnation. And it's not simply that they're sinners. Yeah, everyone who is by nature a sinner and unredeemed by Christ will go to hell. But the reason for which they are judged is said to be their works. So, could it be that well, we know it's totally false. God doesn't weigh your good works against your bad works to see where you go, heaven or hell. But there seems to be, within the sphere of those who are in heaven, and within the sphere of those who are in hell, these two completely different spheres, could there be a place where God would say, at least by your doing these good things, you were not doing bad things. Instead, you were doing good ones. Even if it may seem counterintuitive to say the reward would be less punishment. And so I don't think it's a reward, but I think lesser punishment. We know for sure there's lesser punishment for some than others. You got that in the parables. Jesus, and these will be afflicted. These will have more blows from the master for the evil they've done, and these will have less.